In this video, we're going to be taking a look at the fishing pole trap. This is a very common trap. You'll see it a ton in your games. It starts from the Ruy Lopez opening, which begins with e4, e5, knight f3, knight c6, and bishop to b5. Now, the idea between playing this bishop b5 move, rather than playing something like bishop c4, which is the Italian opening, is that there are some ideas here of takes, and e5 pawn will be hanging. So it adds a little bit more pressure than the Italian opening. I'd highly recommend you guys take a look at it, whether you want to play it as white or just in general how to respond to it as black. Now, we see knight f6. This is known as the Berlin defense by black. This is again another very common response. And white plays castles. Now, at first you're like, wait, what is castles? Can't black just play knight takes e4? Well, after that, there is rook e1, and after some complex theory, after d5, uh, white will get the pawn back. And it's not only equal for white, it should be winning. However, rather than knight takes e4, we see knight to g4. Now, this defends the pawn on e5 after some bishop takes ideas. However, it does set a dangerous trap, and this trap starts with h3. This is a very logical move. It might just be appealing, just kicking away this knight that is getting very aggressive against white. And we see h5. Now, in this position, it is completely winning for white. However, if they do capture this, what looks to be a free knight, after h takes g4, it is completely losing for white because there's captures back. This knight here on f3 only has one place to go, which is to e1, and here there is a forced checkmate in 4 for black, and this starts with queen h4. Now, there are dual threats of queen h2 mate and queen h1 mate. Now, white plays f3, hoping that if black plays one of these two moves, the king can escape to f2. However, there's simply the move g3, blocking off the square, and I would challenge you to find a move for white. However, no matter what white plays, it is forced checkmate in 1 for black. Now, the other response, if we go back here, rather than playing f3, there is f4. However, again, there's simply just g3. And the whole idea between playing f4 is that maybe now white can play rook f3, and there's this escape square not on f2, but on f1. However, again, queen h1 is checkmate. Again, this is a very dangerous trap. We could see that in both scenarios, white got checkmated in 8 moves. Again, this is a very important trap. You'll see it at least a couple of times in your games, if not more, so it is important that you know how to defend against this trap. Let's talk a little bit where white went wrong. Now, if we go back, the main move, as I mentioned earlier, is that right here is where white immediately starts losing the game. Because after takes back, the engine says that the position is minus 4.4, and after knight to e1, trying to protect the knight, there is forced checkmate. Now here, it is still losing for white, however, there is no forced checkmate. Again, knight e1 is the move that loses. There are a couple of other moves, like rook to e1, hoping to bring the king over. However, again, black will just capture the knight and will be positionally completely winning. So I hope you guys enjoyed this trap. This is the fishing pole trap. Thanks for watching.